Are you guys struggling in rematch currently? Well, we're going to go over some mechanics here for you guys, from dribbling, passing, ways to look around the pitch to make shots easier for your teammates as well as you, and then going into some more complicated mechanics such as the blade shot, going to flip shots, things like that. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys drop a like button, hit the subscribe if you're new, as well as comment down below what you guys think of the video and anything you guys want to see coming forward inside of Rematch and in future videos. Let's get it. Free play is going to be your #1 friend. If you guys are queuing up for a ranked or a quick game, anything like that, make sure you guys are using your free play to stay fresh on your controls, whether you're mouse and key or you're on controller. Stay fresh, stay active, stay going. Cause you get into like that lull mode, you're gonna slowly get into it once the game starts, and you're gonna be behind as soon as everything kind of gets rolling. First thing first, you want to be using your square up. This is going to make it easier for you to just kind of control the ball around. You can kind of throw the ball in different directions here when you go back and forth and things when you're tapping it. Like right here, I'm just kind of tapping my left trigger just to kind of pull the ball in different directions. It is going to kind of mess with the person's viewpoint when they're trying to come into either slide tackle, or they're just going to try to jab their foot in there to try to take the ball from you. And then utilize your A button on Xbox or your X button on PlayStation to kind of jump back and forth. You can use 2 bursts of energy here at a time before you have to recharge. So you can go forward 1, back, left, right, and then you can do a double, so you can go any direction. So you can go left once and then twice, do right, do a forward one, and then do a back one. And you can combine those together as well. So if you want to go left and then forward, right and back, right, left, back, forward, back, forward, however you guys want to do it to kind of get around your opponents. And then you just want to be able to understand where you're at here, and then just quickly just do it real quick for them. It'll help you if somebody's trailing you, you think they're gonna slide tackle, just jump back real quick. They're gonna slide right by you. You're gonna have no problem. And then make sure you guys are utilizing the push ball mechanic. This thing will help you. You won't be slide tackled. If someone tries to slide tackle you when you're doing that, you're just gonna jump over them, and so that way you can just keep going. And you just keep going, and you just get up to the goal, and there's no problems. Now, obviously, when you are on the offensive side, you are gonna have to monitor your boost. So just like with Rocket League, if you're coming from that, you have to monitor your sprint. If there's nobody around you, don't focus so much on using a sprint. Just let it kind of charge up, and then you can kind of come in when you get closer to the net, or when somebody's getting closer to you, you can start using your sprint to get it farther away. Use your whatever the heck that's called. What is that? Extra effort if you really need to. Now, the next thing you're going to really get used to is the rainbow flips. When you're coming up, you just want to hold your right bumper and then hit either A or X, depending if you're in an Xbox or controller, or Xbox or PlayStation, and you're going to flip it over. You're not going to get slide tackled through this. Now, be wary. If someone does know you're going to do this, they will do a header, and they will stop you from doing that, and it will go the other way. So just be aware of that. And then one thing you guys really need to know, and what you guys should be doing a lot of, is when you guys are coming up to the goalie, to your part of the net that you need, when your teammate is trailing in, you want to use your chip shots or your just straight up shooting mechanic instead of trying to hit X or square to pass like this. Not necessarily the best method when it's going to be congested down here. So what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to hold your right bumper and then hit your square on PlayStation, X on Xbox, and you're going to chip it up in the air. Obviously, you're not going to want to put it over there. You're going to want to put it up towards the teammate that is coming in. That's going to allow them to do a header, allow them to do like scissor kicks, blade shots, stuff like that. So if you just want to chip it up there, that's going to be a perfect spot for them to kind of come in and just swing it down to make sure that you can get the best opportunity. Now, realize that goalies have a ton of range in this game, so you're not going to want to put it up into the net. You're going to want to put it like over here, so that way he's going to stay back there. You're not going to really try to charge up too much. Next thing, use the walls. As much as you can, use those walls to your advantage. Get yourself into there. Obviously, that one's too far, but if your teammates are traveling down the center, you're over here and you have people kind of in front of you, just kick it into the wall. It's gonna go straight to center field, and you're not gonna have to worry about trying to maneuver it through any kind of traffic, because you're gonna go right around the traffic. As well as don't use your pass inside of their areas up here, and just use your chip shots, or just use your just straight shot mechanic. It's gonna help you get the ball up in the air a little bit, and make it easier for your teammates to kind of play that ball. Now, with the goalies being so advantageous by getting to that ball, play off this back wall as much as possible. If you can play off this back wall, if you come up here, you play off that back wall, you're going to set your teammate up perfectly. I'm going to be right here to be able to scissor kick it straight in. If he's going to try to jump at that first one, we're just going to be right here. Just real simple. And that's another thing, when you're pushing over, make sure you have yourself ready to aim. So when you push over and you see that ball up in the air, you want to try to position yourself as much as possible. And if you're trying to play by yourself, just utilize that back wall as much as possible. When you're pushing up on the pitch here, just come up. Just try to play it. You don't have to play it so high, because if you play it too high, the goalie's not going to go for it. But if you put it up just a little bit, he's going to try to jump for it. And if he misses, you're going to have an open net. Now, you can also try to do little chip shots. If you're running up, instead of doing that, just kind of kick it in. He's not really going to be expecting that too much. Normally, they're going to be waiting for your leg to come back and that power hit to come through. So if you come up and you're just going to try to do that, he's going to notice that you're trying to shoot it, so he's going to know where to jump at. If you're running up and you just kind of tap it in, they're most of the time not expecting that as of right now, with it only being a couple days old. And then if you really want, you could just try to chip it, do different things. You throw them off guard, do that. They're going to think it's going to hit the top. They're not going to be expecting it. Or if you run up into them, you just do this, score it that way as well. They're going to try to push you, just flip it over the top of them. Now, another thing is when you use this, the flip, the rainbow flip, keep on hitting your A, and you can keep it going. Keep it away from the defenders, and then just score it that way. Or you can go straight into a kick right here. Just make sure you know where you're aiming before you do it. Otherwise, you're going to be all over the place trying to do stuff. Try to have some kind of an idea of where you're at. And you don't have to put full force every time. You can kind of come in and just kind of chip it. Very, very effective in certain situations. If he's playing over you, you just kind of chip it up and over. You don't have to go full force all the time. So if you can get the goalie to kind of push out on you, you just aim up and you just flick it down. Works almost every time, as long as that goalie is pushed way out. If you have a goalie that is sitting down here all the time, you're not going to be able to chip over him. But they need to push you out just a little bit like this, and then you can chip it directly over the top. Now, for an advanced mechanic, you've probably seen a bunch of the people doing the whole the wall bounces and things like that. That's a bug in the game where the mechanics is getting abused, where you're standing on thin air. So we're not going to go over that. It's been getting patched here and there with a bunch of different things. So when we're going into the blade shot, you have to push the ball forward with A or X, depending on if you're PlayStation or Xbox, and then you're going to have to short lob it, holding in your right bumper and then hitting A and X on Xbox, and then it's X and square on PlayStation. So you're going to be coming up, you're going to hit it like this, short lob, then you're going to do a double your extra effort sprint, so that way you can get under the ball, and then you're going to then hit with a blade shot, try to aim for a corner or anything. Now when you do this little part of the X, you do have to do it with a soft tap. Just tap the A and X, don't hold it, because you're going to put too much power onto it. So when you push up, you go in, and then there you go. That's going to be the blade shot here for you. So it's honestly not that hard. Once you start doing it, it is actually very easy. Just push it forward, tap it, go straight into a double tap on your sprint to get your extra effort, and then you're right into a blade shot. So you can do it to the left and right as well, just to kind of give yourself a little bit more ability to score on your own. But obviously, using your teammates is going to be to the best bet to make sure that you can have the most success in this game. I know there's a lot of people who try to not pass the ball, and they like to just run up the field and think that they can do everything on their own. It doesn't work that way. Most of the time, if you try to go all the way on your own, you're gonna get stopped, you're gonna turn the ball over, and it's more than likely gonna lead to the other team getting a score. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys hit the like button, drop a sub, comment down below what you guys want to see coming into the game, as well as what you guys see in future videos.